Hello, good afternoon, this is Diecast Luna. Hope you're all doing well. And today is challenge day. There's been a challenge set by Kibbo, and the challenge is called the Opening Parts Challenge. And as far as I'm aware of, it's any opening parts vehicle. I'm not quite sure on how many cars it's supposed to be, whether it's 10, 15 or up to you. I'm not quite sure. I think I'm going to be showing about 11 or 12 possibly. The hardest part about this challenge is trying to find something. Well, not trying to find something, is the fact that, like many of us, I'm sure, I've got so many opening parts cars from like sort of 1/64 scale, toy scale, large scale. It's trying to find. There's so much I want to show basically, but if I was to show everything, I'd be here all day. So that being said, we'll get straight into it. As you can see, there's this little Matchbox military, I think it's from the Matchbox military 5-pack from 1994, and it is the little Humvee or Hummer in camouflage colour, which is really quite cool. It's got some suspension and a little opening part on it, so very, very cool nonetheless. There's a little quick look underneath. So Matchbox Hummer. Anyway, so that will get us started. So that's number one. And staying with the Matchbox theme, we're going to take a look at this little Matchbox Porsche 944 Turbo that I picked up a few weeks ago for 50p. It's got a few little chips on it here and there, but for 50p you cannot complain. And as you can see, it's got opening doors. So very, very cool. So that will be number two. And then we'll go for what should we go for next? We'll go for a green light next, and the next one is going to be a 1970 Datsun 510, little 510 taxi in this. Now I think this is supposed to be like a sort of rusty look, which is pretty cool. You can see it says A&A Cab Co, and it's on this little set of Steelies. Very, very detailed, nicely done car. Very, very cool. And again, obviously, the opening bonnet. So yeah, very, very cool. So that's number three. And then staying with the green light theme, we're going to take a look at a 1989 Chevy Blazer from Greenlight Hollywood series. And I think this was in the Ace Ventura film. I'm not quite sure what part it was in, but I think that's what it come from. And again, very, very nicely done in this sort of gloss black. Very, very cool. And there's some plate detail on the back. Chevrolet badge. And then obviously this back piece lifts off to reveal the rear seat and the spare. Very, very cool. Very nice square body Chevy. So that will be number four. And then I go back to another Matchbox, another particular favourite of mine, this little Renault 5 from Matchbox, which I picked up again not all that long ago in mint condition. So little Renault 21, sorry, it's not, Renault 5 TL 1978, and obviously has an opening tailgate or hatchback. Oh, sorry, yeah. So that is number 5. And then we'll go and take a look at a Majorette that I restored. I think this is a second car I restored, I think, in this really cool like metallic green. But this was really quite tatty. So it got stripped, cleaned, resprayed, and I stuck a set of Hot Wheels Steely Effect wheels on it. A little bit of painted detail. But very, very cool. Don't get a chance to show this too often. So it's got an open sunroof. So that's pretty cool. So that will be number 6. And then go back to the Matchbox theme again with this Matchbox Super Fast. I think it is a 63 Chevy C10. Very, very nicely done. This sort of dark, I think it's like I'm not quite sure, it's like a dark metallic grey. But very nicely done. So you've got some like a wood effect in the butt there in the back. And you've got these cool Real Rider type wheels. A bit like a slotted mag. And then obviously you've got some under the bonnet detail. So very, very nicely done from Matchbox. And no painted of details on the front and the back, unfortunately, but nonetheless it's a nice looking Chevy stepside. So that will be number 7, I believe. And then what we're going to go with next, go with Atomica Premium next. This little Lamborghini Countach in red. Very nicely done. Lens lights, you can see the badge. It's got some little recesses there. And got the wide on the back and the narrows on the front. So yeah, Lamborghini Countach, 25th anniversary, Atomica, and it's got an opening part if I can get it. So yeah, to reveal quite a detailed engine. And obviously the back's all painted in, so you've got rear lights are painted, exhaust tips are painted. So very nice. And then we'll go back to green light. I think this is 1976, I believe. Ford Gran Torino, and it is the Starskin Hutch car from again from the Hollywood series. Very heavy little cast in this. Very well done. Again, them sort of, it's got like 5-spoke slotted mags on it. Very, very cool. And I can get your fingernail down. There you go. You can see the engine. But this is, like I said, they've done a really good job on this. Separate lights, separate grille, separate bumper pieces. And it's got actual lens rear lights. You can make out the plate quite clearly. But yeah, this is very cool. It's got a little bit of light wonkiness there on the front, but that doesn't bother me. But yeah, like I said, very cool casting. So that's a 76 Ford Gran Torino from Greenlight. And then we're going to go with this, another Matchbox Superfast, and this is the 2006 Crown Victoria police car, or sheriff, I can't see it. Got a bit of sunlight glare going on. It's a state trooper. But very, very cool. And this car's a bit like my Mite. You either love it or you hate it. I've had some people comment that when I showed this before, they didn't actually like this very much. But me personally, I quite like it. It's different. But again, on the rubber tyres and all that good stuff. So that is a 2006 Ford Crown Victoria. And then we're going to take a look at another one that I recently did up. Another restoration. This is a Matchbox Volkswagen Transporter T3. So I gave it a strip down, the repaint, some Real Rider wheels, and detailed it up a little bit. Stuck this little boat you can either put on or take off. We'll take it off for the minute. It's got some spare wheels on it now. It used to be an ambulance that I converted into this little camper. And obviously has the opening part. But very, very cool. Actually, it's one of my favourite ones I've done, to be honest. It turned out really quite cool. But anyway, so it's in a weird colour. It's like a purpley blue. I forget what I did to the paint now, but it was supposed to be blue. But I think I gave it a green base coat. I can't remember now. It turned out this weird purpley blue colour. But anyway, so that's that one. And then we got another one, another older. I think this is an older Matchbox, Studebaker. And this is another one. This is one I got online quite cheap. Should have had a little hunting dog and a little hunting man. And this obviously slides forwards, and the man used to stand in there. But still pretty cool. I believe this is from about the mid-60s. So it's quite an old casting. It's on some original Matchbox wheels, as you can see. And as I said, it's in very nice condition, really. But very, very cool nonetheless. And then the last one is going to be, which I haven't, still in its box, which I have shown before. And it is the Ferrari F40 from Tomica Premium, which is another very, very cool car in this really cool blue. It's got some suspension. You can make out the red bucket seats. Lens lights on the front. Grille detail. Very, very nice F40 there on the rear wing. And obviously you can see some engine detail. The rear lights are done. It's a very, very cool little car. So I like the way it's even got the louvered bits to the bonnet there. But that will be it. So I hope that's done okay. Like I said, I could have been here all day. I think I've shown 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I've shown 13 cars. And like I said, I could have been here all day because I've got so many. And like I said, the hardest part about this challenge is just finding... you want to show everything. But anyway, please check out Kibbo's channel. Very nice guy. Great supporter of many channels as he supports mine. And this particular challenge I think was very cool. Yeah, very cool, very good. Have a go at doing it, because at the end of the day it's all about a bit of fun and help support your fellow diecaster. Anyway, that being said, I will see you all very soon, and thanks for watching.